So Appear here works a little bit like Airbnb, but for retail space rather than booking a hotel to stay overnight. So you go on our website and you can discover spaces across London, Paris, and lots of other cities. You find the space you want, you put in an appear date, a disappear date, and you send a request to the landlord. And a bit like a dating site, the moment you get a match, you both get introduced. But less like a dating site, you then sign your legals online and you pay, and then you can move in. So the whole thing is about making it as easy and user-friendly as possible. So yeah, a little bit less like Airbnb with our business is the landlords are used to renting space, and brands and retailers are used to renting space. It's just that the way of renting space is a nightmare. We look at some of the amazing technology companies and we look how they've completely changed an industry and how they've set a new standard, and that's what we want to do. This idea has potentially the ability to disrupt some of the agency model. And then you've got landlords who, it's a very traditional industry and the way people rent space hasn't changed for hundreds of years. So suddenly there's this new way and it's online and it's all these things that landlords aren't necessarily, and they're going, hang on a minute, do we actually want to do this? Though I think that supply follows where the demand is, and if this is the way brands and retailers want to rent space, then landlords are gradually coming more and more into this new way of thinking. We're giving entrepreneurs access to locations they never would have had access for, and I think that gives the average guy who's got an idea suddenly the ability to compete on a global stage up against competitors, but also to grow exponentially faster. And the social ambition for us is that we can suddenly help entrepreneurs and we can help anyone with an idea to really bring their idea to life. And we think that that has a benefit because as those ideas grow, economically, it makes sense for everyone. So we're financed by venture capital. So we've got VC investors, one of the biggest VCs in Europe. And our aim is that we're building a company for that ambition and that goal. So right now we're not focused on profits. What we're focused on is how do we build London? How do we build Paris? How do we take this to new cities? How do we build technology so it makes sense when we're launching stores in 50 cities at once, every day? So we're not building a company for the company we are today. We're building a company for the company we want to be in 5 years' time. And luckily, we've got some great investors that back that vision.